Hello everybody, this is Pokemon Einstein, and as is sort of traditional with my LPs, I will let you watch the introduction, and I guess I will give sort of my own introduction to this game and myself, and, you know, whatever. Jack and Beans. I never understood that company name, and I've never seen them before, other than Pokemon Snap. But anyway, this is Pokemon Einstein of einsteinLPs with my first LP, Pokemon Snap. On this channel, anyway, I LP'd Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Gold on my other account, Pokemon Einstein, which now I use primarily for my music pieces. I create music with Logic Pro and some orchestra sound fonts, and I have a project going called Nintendo Underdogs Reorchestrated if you want to check that out. I will give you the link to my other channel in the description. And as we zoom out on Todd Snap, I guess I will get this LP started. I apologize in advance, not in advance, but I apologize because for once I sort of procrastinated on making my videos, and it was my own fault. Oftentimes bad things happen to me and preclude me from getting my videos set up, but this time it was my own fault. I got wrapped up with Wind Waker and Paper Mario 2, and I felt really compelled to beat those games before starting my LP for once, which I really should have done. But we're gonna start, and I'm gonna do a new game, obviously. And if I save a new game, all my previous data will be deleted. Choose new game anyway? Yes, because this is on the virtual console, and I barely took any photos at all. So, we're gonna name myself Stein here, even though Todd Snap is not me. Although I love this picture of him, I never remembered that. Write your name here and don't lose it. Professor Oak. Thanks, buddy. And select with the A, but oh, no. Not two N's. There we go. End.
Hello there.
I'm Oak, the Pokemon Professor. Now, that was a bad imitation. Usually I'm a lot better. But the reason I invited you here is this Pokemon report. I'd like for you to take pictures of Pokemon for the Pokemon report. Here on Pokemon Island, wild Pokemon can be found everywhere. This is my new invention, the 01 vehicle. You can take this on your trip. The 01 vehicle constantly moves towards the goal gate. Shall I repeat this information? No, thank you. I'll teach you how to take pictures in the first course. I'm counting on you. Press A to do it. So I'm going to go to the course, and the only one we have now is the beach. And as we progress through the game, more will be available, obviously. Of course, if you've never played this before, well, you could still probably assume. And here we are in the beach. Now, it's not with Z, because of the, press A to shoot. It's not with Z because of, Virtual Console, it's with L. That was a little bit disorienting. Here's a Doduo. Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, wasn't in the center of the picture, but that's okay. And, so we can take some pictures here, but whoa, where am I? I did not know you could do that. As you get new items through the game, there are better poses and things that you can get the Pokemon to do for you. So, I will try to take the best pictures I can with what limited things I possess. I sort of know how to... I mean, I've got a pretty good idea of what all is here. There's a Snorlax there, but I'm not going to bother taking a picture of that because Professor Oak can't identify it until you get the Pokeflute and wake it up. And here's a Meowth up here. You can get better pictures later on, so I'm going to be actually coming back to the beach course, and the goal of this LP is to complete the Pokédex, even though it's not really a Pokédex, it's like a camera, you know, whatever it is. So that's what I hope to achieve in this game. There's a Lapras. We need to photograph it here so that when you come get it later, it will see that you're friendly and come up close. But for now, the pictures that you can get of these Pokemon are really not that good. Some of them, you can get better ones later on, but for the most part, they're pretty subpar. And another Butterfree. There we go, get the Lapras there. And here's my chance for a better Doduo picture. Or not. This Pidgey is not the one that uses Gust on Meowth. Here's a Chansey and an Eevee you can see playing around, but the Chansey we cannot wake up yet, or rather, prevent from whatever it's doing. Oh, look at that, the Meowth on the rocks. I never noticed that before. There's Kangaskhan. Might as well photograph it because you need at least 6 new Pokemon in order to progress to the tunnel. But as with many others, you can get a much better picture once you get items. You know, you can get apples and pester balls. So, we are at the goal of the first level, the beach. In here, you can get Magikarp later. But the end of the first level, which is the beach, and we are going back to the lab. So I've taken however many pictures, and we're going to mark them for Professor Oak. 37, wow. So what you need to do in each is decide which is the best picture of each Pokemon you've taken. And if you zoom in on the pictures and you can choose which ones you have, or it eliminates the pictures of all other types of Pokemon for you, which is very helpful. And I think I'm gonna go... I think the size points on this one are probably gonna give me the best score, but it does have a pretty lame way to score that. I actually enjoy photography very much in real life, and I find that the way he ranks your pictures in here is very annoying. I really don't like it. So, you know, however many pictures of Doduo we have, I think this is probably the best one. And let's see, what else do we have? We have Pikachu, definitely the better one of the two. Butterfree. That's probably gonna be the highest score. Meowth. Oh, we've got a lot of Meowth, I know. I bet that he's gonna like this one. And, as you can see, if you mark everything, it blanks them out. And what I'm trying to see now is if there are any pictures of new Pokemon that I have not shown Professor Oak. And there are not. So, we're gonna press B and return to Professor Oak and show him these pictures to get our score. Professor Oak's check. He does this every time at the end of every thing. And he gives you the... He compares... Usually, if it's not a new Pokemon, he compares it to the old one. And he gives you points based on size and the pose and what? And often, he discredits pictures immediately if they just don't have a good size or pose, which is not... He doesn't like photographing them from behind. Professor Oak, why are you not just a little bit sleazier? 530 size points, so-so. I think that's pretty good. So, but of course, these are all pretty generic poses. But since he didn't finish for me on 1,000 points for pose, see, this is what's messed up. But since he didn't finish for me before, you get points for size, pose, technique, which means that your Pokemon is in the middle of the picture frame. And there are other bonuses you can get, like the Surfing Pikachu bonus or the Jigglypuff Singing bonus. And if there's more than one of the same Pokemon in your picture, then it gets you some extra points too. So now we go to Meowth, 520 points. Not bad. 50 points. Oak, you... What a bitch, Oak. Let me see. This is Eevee. How's the size? 370? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, 750. I think it's a little better than that.
Wonderful.
So I got a good picture of Eevee there. I'm glad he liked it. Oh, he's not gonna like this one. Even though it's got a great...
Close.
Screw you, you old coot. Alright, well, whatever. Hopefully he'll like Kangaskhan. Even though, oh, you know what? No, it's from behind, so...
Close.
You know, that's just disappointing. Alright, Pidgey, you know, from behind, 50 points. Yep, predicted it. Come on, man. I could have chosen way better pictures for you. Stein, let's return to the lab. I can never decide between using my normal voice or my imitation voice for him. Right now, I'm not doing a very good job with the imitation, so I'm just using the normal one. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear more of my mockery. I saw the pictures taken by Stein. I saved those pictures in the Pokemon report. I'll help you out once you get more Pokemon pictures. Good luck, Stein. Oh, I've arranged it so that you can see the Pokemon report. Thank you. Report score 9,690 points. That's pretty good. I've seen 8 Pokemon so far, and that's what it's called, is the Pokemon report.
Yeah.
Is this game's version of the Pokédex, basically.
Yes.
So we're going to the tunnel, which has an abandoned power plant in it, as our next destination. And let's see. First, you gotta photograph this Pikachu every time he stops. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. So he's gonna like that. Professor Oak is just gonna go wild over that. But, here's this Electrode. Oh, but you know what? Why not? Why waste the film? Pokemon don't like being whatever the hell that was. Pokemon don't like being photographed from behind. So, this Electabuzz is down, and he's gonna like that picture too. So, we can get some Kakuna as well. Fuck you. Damn. If they would just hang down for a second. Here we go. Oh, I hate aiming. No. Oh. There we go. There we go. That's... No, well, fine. There's another Pikachu here, but I'm not going to waste my film. That is used for later. And here's the Haunter. See, Haunter in this game are shown as little balls of gas until you show them to Professor Oak. Once you take the picture of them, they show up on film in their entirety. Oh, let me try to get this guy. Once you take the picture of Haunter, they show up completely on film, but they don't want to show themselves to you beforehand. Screw you, Magikarp. So here's a much better Haunter than the one in the cave. And... gosh, darn. You gotta take these pictures of Diglett, and they move around, and the more you take, the farther he goes, and he eventually evolves into a Dugtrio. So, come on. I don't want to get out of here. There we go. Nice. Got some good pictures. These Electabuzz, they are for later. Oh, whoa, 2 Dugtrio. Oh, shoot. I missed it. Hopefully I'll remember that for next time. I already got the Pokemon report, but it's still nice to get extra points. Now, these Magneton, I'm not going to take a picture of these Magneton because, see, this is what they do. They just bother you until... Oh, man. Once you get Pokemon food, you can take pictures of the Magneton being distracted by the food, and if you lure them all together, they evolve into a they evolve into a Magneton. These are Magnemite. Sorry, I've been misspeaking. That was terrible Pokefan. But there really is not much to do until the end of this level now. And we're going to go back to the lab through this gate as soon as it lets us. Here we go. Back to the lab. Always reminded me of this song that they used to play on Cartoon Network for Dexter's Lab. It was like, back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Going to the lab. Something. I don't know. Oh, I wonder, do you guys remember that? That'd be really cool if, you know, you guys remember watching that at the same time as me. I love that show, Dexter's Lab. 37 pictures, so I can use the album mark picture. The album mark. I never use this, but I should probably explain it to you anyway. The album mark, what it does is if there are pictures that you like that Professor Oak, you know, is just being a little twerp about, is you can actually put them in the album mark and save your own album of your own favorite pictures. But I don't really do that very often. So what I'm going to do is get these pictures of the rolling Pikachu. I think this one is probably better. And it's better than the last one, definitely. So, or I assume so anyway. So he's gonna prefer that. That's why it's worth taking to Oak's check. So we're gonna check out all these pictures of Electrode. This one he's gonna like the best, I think. I can't tell really if it counts as from behind, but whether or not it does, it is self-destructed. So if it does not count as from behind, it's self-destructed, so he's gonna go nuts over that, because he's necrophiliac or something, I don't know. These are both terrible pictures of Zubat. This one's probably less awful, but again, it's from behind. You know, just working on the Pokemon report. This, ooh, this one's probably got the best pose. That's probably what he's gonna like the most. Ooh, more Pikachu. No, I already got that. So let's see. No, those are not Pikachu. Those are Diglett. Alright, so that one's probably the best Diglett picture. And then Dugtrio here. Ooh, I like that one. That one's nice. So, we've marked all of them, so we're going to take them to Professor Oak and let him judge us and hate us forever. What's new this time? From the tunnel course, our first trip there. It's Pikachu on a ball. Ooh, 600 points, that's nice. Oh, the size. Well, I expected that.
Well done.
So great. We did much better than before, just like Oak told us. So Electabuzz, this is a new one, so he's not going to compare it to anything. He's just going to judge it on his own. 700, 800 points for... when he said, oh dear, I thought, oh no, here we go. But no, it's pretty good. So Pokemon's in the middle of the frame. 3,000 point picture. That is... I am proud of that. Nice work, me. Alright, this is Electrode. 700 points. It is so. Oh. Exploded. See, there we go. Pose. Nice. Technique. It's in the middle. And so we did a great job there, too. Kakuna, 240. Screw you, Oak. You really... I'm an artist.
You were close.
220. You suck. Wow. What a judgmental... This is Haunter. 410 points for size. Well, that's okay. Right in the middle of the frame. Pretty good picture overall. My work is impeccable. Alright, now this is Diglett. The size is 340, you know, not bad, 750. And right in the middle, so 2180. That is a pretty good score, too. Dugtrio, I like this photo. This is my favorite of the ones I've taken. Let's hope Oak agrees. Trying to go underground, 1,000, wow.
Wonderful.
That is pretty awesome. 3,200 points for one picture. Alright, save the results of today's trip in the Pokemon report. Let's return to the lab.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You take pictures at a good pace. To make your work easier, here's a present for you. It will come in handy for taking Pokemon pictures. Would you like to be closer with Pokemon? Then use this apple-shaped Pokemon food. It's easy to use. When you're not focusing your camera, press A to throw it. Pokemon in the distance will happily come closer when you use this item. If you want to throw further, look up slightly, then throw. Here's a hint for you. Throw some Pokemon food at an Electrode that's not moving and see what happens. Good luck, Stein. Now, those of you who have played this game or, you know Pokemon in general will probably be able to guess that Electrode will use self-destruct if you do that. But I think I'm just about out of time for this video, so I will stop it here. And in the next one, we can't go to the next course just yet because we need to get the Electrode at the end of the course of the tunnel to explode and clear the way for us in the rocks. But what we can do is go back to the beach in the tunnel with our new Pokemon food and throw it at them and knock them unconscious and just be a jerk in general and get better pictures of them. Yay, photography! So, I will see you next time with my second trip to the beach and to the tunnel, and I hope you enjoyed my very first LP video on this channel, and I will catch you all later.